mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and go. Hold on, that's position. Four, six, two. David. Mic check, 1 2 3, and go. Mic check, 1 2 3, and go. now here live at Cooperstown Dreams Park, field number 16, as your Bat City boys are taking on the Olean Oilers from New York. 8:30 start time here, so we're getting warmed up a little bit early here. Let's go ahead and set your lineups for Bat City. Bat City is the visitor. Olean Oilers are the home team. Leading off for Bat City and playing center field is Kobe Holmes. Playing shortstop, batting second, George Farley. Catching, batting third, Xander Kovar. Playing first base, batting in the cleanup spot, Caden Aguilar. Caden Wilson is batting fifth and playing third base. Trajan Godby in left field, batting sixth. Noah Ralston playing second base, batting seventh. Jacob Wright is the pitcher, batting eighth. Jack Grames batting ninth. Right fielder. And your extra hitters, batting 10th, Alex Reyna, and batting 11th, Tyler Yount. That's your Bat City boys. Let's set the defense for the Olean Oilers. Playing second base, leading off, is Gurman. Kiesler playing shortstop, batting second. Lechner is the catcher, batting third. Ricketts playing third base, batting fourth. Crouch at first base, batting fifth. DeFazio in center field, batting sixth. DeGollier in right field, batting seventh. Strail in left field, batting eighth. Best pitching, batting ninth. Miles and Hoffman are your extra hitters. So that's the defense for your Olean Oilers from New York, as Bat City is getting ready to grab the sticks and do some work. It's a beautiful morning here on field number 16. It's a beautiful 68 degrees. The sun is shining. Just a little bit of wind in right field going right to left on your radio's dial. As warm-ups are over and we're getting ready for some Bat City baseball action. Colby Holmes, your leadoff hitter. As we mentioned yesterday, Kobe, born in Fort Wayne, Indiana, 5'1", 93 pounds. His favorite player is Derek Jeter, which is why he's wearing the number 2. Normally, Kobe wears number 10, but for this tournament, Kobe is rocking the number 2 in homage of Derek Jeter. And Best winds and fires into Holmes the first pitch, and it's hit over the first base. A pop fly to the first baseman, who makes the catch for out number 1. So Holmes pops up to the first baseman on the first pitch for the first out of the game. Stepping in now is George Farley IV. And the ball is up and in, so ball 1. First pitch to Farley. Farley had a pretty good day yesterday. He walked his first 3 times in the first game. And in the second game, he reached on a sacrifice bunt and scored. He also singled and scored later in the game. And the pitch to Farley, he strokes one to left field. It's over to left fielder's head, to the wall. Farley rounds first. Again, that is a Cooperstown single, as Farley rips one to left field for the first hit of the ball game. So Farley came ready to rock and roll today. Now stepping in is Xander Kovar. You mentioned yesterday that Xander's favorite emoji is a gorilla, followed by a gust of wind, which means that the gorilla is tooting. And it's ball 1 as Farley takes off. He rounds second, takes a look, but the catcher gets to it in time. So Farley with the stolen base as he was off on the pitch. Ball 1 to Xander Kovar. Best comes set at the belt. Looks Farley back at second and delivers the pitch home. Kovar smokes it to center field. Looks like Farley's going to score on this one as Kovar turns, and the first run of the game goes to your Bat City boys as Kovar rips a single to center. RBI for Xander Kovar. Beautiful piece of hitting there. Now steps in Caden Aguilar. And Best looks Kovar back over to first base. Nothing happening over here. I gotta tell you, Kovar crushed that ball like squints on windy peppercorn. And he throws down to second base. Kovar steals second easily. So ball one there on Aguilar on the pitch, as Kovar's now at second base. Best looks in, gets a sign, looks Kovar back to second. And the pitch outside for ball two. So 2-0 on Aguilar. He's looking for one pitch in one spot here, looking for something that he can really drop the hammer on. Best comes set at the belt and delivers. And Aguilar drives it to left, but it's out of bounds. It's not even close. It's way out of play. So that's strike one on Aguilar. Best comes set at the belt, looks Kovar back, and delivers the pitch home. A little bit up and away for ball number 3. Aguilar with a 3-1 count. He's, again, 2-0, 3-1. You're really looking for one pitch in one spot, something you can really, really drive. And the pitch into Aguilar, and he fouls it off towards first base for strike 2. So now Kovar on second base, 1 out. Full count on Aguilar as Best is looking to make his best pitch right here. He comes set at the belt and delivers the pitch home. And Aguilar fouls it off to the left side, out of play. Aguilar with a really good approach here, really looking to take the ball to the opposite field. He's not really pulling off on the pitch. He's keeping his head in there, looking to drive the ball. Doing a really nice job up there. Good approach. As Best comes set, delivers full count pitch. It's low and away for ball 4. Aguilar with an excellent at bat there to draw the walk. So now we have runners at first and second. Coming up now is Caden Wilson. Wilson on the day yesterday had a walk, had a couple of walks and a few groundouts here. All right, as the first baseman goes and gives a delightful, inspirational speech to the pitcher. And Coach George going in to check on Wilson here. All right, we're going to take a quick little time out here, see what in the world's going on. As Coach Farley gives Wilson a little bit of inspiration there. All right, so again, let's reset here. 1 out, 1 run in, runners at first and second as Wilson steps in. Best comes set and drives home, and it's in the dirt for ball 1. Great job by the catcher to block that one. Best comes set at the belt, looks the runners off, drives and pitches, and Wilson smokes it to right field. It's deep, and it is gone! 3-run homer for Caden Wilson. 4-0 Bat City, just like that. Caden Wilson drives the ball deep to right field. Man, that was amazing. Man, that ball was smoked like a Thanksgiving turkey. He dropped the hammer on that. And it was gone. That thing got out of here quick, fast, and in a hurry. So 3-run home run for Caden Wilson now makes the score 4-0 Bat City. Beautiful 3 RBIs there for Wilson. Great approach. And he drove it deep, deep, and even deeper to right field. Beautiful job. And it looks like the Olean Oilers are going to make a pitching change here as they bring in the third baseman, Ricketts. Ricketts is coming in to pitch now for the Olean Oilers. As Ricketts takes his warm-up pitches, we're going to take a few moments here, step aside. Let's go ahead and take a moment here to thank some of those who so kindly and generously gave to your Bat City baseball boys. We're going to thank the Keller Williams, Round Rock, and Georgetown offices, specifically Tara Knight. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Team leader of Round Rock, Michelle Sherwood. Again, we mentioned Mary May and another agent in Round Rock office. We greatly appreciate all of your support, and broker for both offices, Avis Wukash. Avis, thank you so much. Love you. Love your support of the team and of me personally. So thank you so much for all those who gave generously. We're going to continue to make mention of you throughout our broadcast this week. All right, so the left fielder comes in to play third base. The pitcher went to left field, and now we have Ricketts in to pitch. Ricketts comes set and delivers the first pitch to Godby for ball one. Godby on the day yesterday walked, singled in the first game. And the single yesterday was really not a single. He absolutely smoked that ball to right center and hit right off the top of the fence. Second game, walked a couple of times and grounded out to the shortstop. So now Godby's up in the count, 2-0. Ricketts winds and delivers a pitch home. And Godby drives it, pass over the second baseman's head into right field. And Godby beats it out for a single. Trajan really getting on his horse there to beat out the throw from the right fielder to first base. Mule, horse, whatever it takes, we're going to make it happen here. All right, in steps Ralston. Ralston with a good day yesterday. A couple of singles, a couple of RBIs yesterday. I really enjoyed a nice day at the plate as Ricketts delivers home. Ralston bunts it, and it goes foul for strike one. A little fun fact about Noah, unlike Clarence Walker, he was in fact the fifth Beatle. So, interesting little tidbit there about Ralston as Ricketts comes set. Godby with a huge lead off of first base, and Ralston tries to bunt again. He squares around and fouls it back, so he's fouled back the first two on the bunt. Can't quite get the bunt down. It's a little unusual for Ralston. He usually gets those bunts down, but now he's saddled with an 0-2 count. As Ricketts gets set and throws back to Godby at first base, and Godby's back in plenty of time. Ricketts comes set and delivers home to Ralston. It's behind Ralston, and Godby takes off and is at second base easily. So, ball number one to Ralston. It's a 1-2 count on Noah. All right, now we have a duck on the pond, and Ralston is looking to make Ricketts pay. Ricketts comes set, delivers home to Ralston, and Ralston fouls it off. All right. All right. Apparently, they said that Ralston swung at that one for strike three. Us over here don't agree with the call at all, but you know what? We don't get paid to be umpires back here. As Ricketts drives one in, apparently it looked like this. I believe they said the ball hit Ralston first, and then they said he completed the swing. We had a great view over here. I'm pretty sure he did not complete that swing, but whatever. And right hits it high to left field. It skies it, and the left fielder makes the play for out number 3. So Bat City scores 4 runs there in that first inning. 3 hits, a walk, 4 runs, as your Bat City boys take a 4-0 lead in the top of the first. And we're going to take a break here on your Bat City Radio Network. Now we're going to go ahead and reset your Bat City defense as we get here to the bottom of the first inning. Pitching is Jacob Wright, catching is Xander Kovar, first base Caden Aguilar, second base Noah Ralston, shortstop George Farley, third base Caden Wilson, left field Trajan Godby, center field Kobe Holmes, and in right field Jack Rames, as Wright comes set and delivers his first pitch home. Down in the dirt for ball 1 to Gurman. We decided between innings to go ahead and look at the video evidence on that at bat by Ralston, and clearly Ralston fouled it off the barrel. So we're going to go ahead and chalk that up as an EU, error on the umpire, as Wright delivers strike 1, and the pitch fouled back by Gurman for strike number 2. Fun fact about Jacob Wright here, his believe it or not, a big shout out to Uncle Will. His first 2 words were actually Uncle Will, believe it or not. Wright delivers and tries to drop a curveball in there. It doesn't quite drop. So that's ball number 2. We've got a 2-2 count now on Gurman. As Wright approaches the rubber, kicks and fires home. Ball's a little up for ball 3. So now Gurman has battled back here to a full count as he's looking to do some damage with the first at bat. Wright looks in for the sign, gets it, comes set, and delivers the pitch home. And swung through strike 3. Beautiful start for your Bat City boys. Well, besides, all I got to tell you, in the Around the Horn competition, that didn't happen. So, but that's okay. right, so we're going to go ahead and, let's see, it's Kiesler up to bat here. So Wright comes set and delivers the first pitch into Kiesler. Strike one as Kiesler swings right through that bad mamma jamma. And here comes John Aguilar coming through in the clutch for this, this commentator. Thank you so much for the water, sir. I appreciate it. As Wright delivers strike two to Kiesler. Kiesler fouled that off. And this broadcaster is really enjoying the disdaining looks he's getting from the players as they listen in. Wright comes set, 0-2 count on Kiesler. And the pitch in. Swung through, strike three! Two initial strikeouts for Wright as we, that's not the only thing we got right. We got, what? Huh? What? We can't even get that right, but that's okay. There's two strikeouts. First two strikeouts for Wright as the pitcher's right, but still can't quite nail that around the horn as Wright throws the first pitch. Called strike to Lechner. 0-1 count on Lechner as Wright is off to a good start here. Wright comes set, drives and delivers. And it's a ground ball to third base. Wilson attacks it, and it goes under his glove for an error. So Lechner reaches on the error by Wilson. There's still two outs here at the bottom of the first inning. In steps in Ricketts. Ricketts is now the pitcher. He started out at third base, but is now the pitcher for your Olean Oilers. Wright looks the runner off of first. That's Lechner and delivers the pitch in. Called strike one to Ricketts. So starts Ricketts off with a strike. Good way to start an at-bat for Wright. Wright looks in for the sign and delivers. Fouled off for strike two as Coach Pryor bails, and apparently he's safe. So we're very glad that he's safe. So now Ricketts has an 0-2 count, or Wright has an 0-2 count on Ricketts. He pitches and tries to drop that curveball in there, but can't quite get it turned over. So it's ball one on Ricketts. And the pitch. Called strike three. Three strikeouts in the inning for Wright. Two swinging, one looking. So after the first inning, going to the top of the second, it's 4-0 Bat City. This is your Bat City Sports Network. All right, it's now the top of the second inning. Stepping in for your Bat City boys is Jack Grames. Let's take a look and see how Jack did yesterday. Jack walked a couple times in his first game, the second game. Jack grounded out twice, and he steps in. He's looking for something to drive as Ricketts winds and delivers home. First pitch inside for ball one. And the pitch into Grames is way outside for ball two. Can't remember if we mentioned this yesterday, but Jack's favorite food is macaroni and cheese. So this guy really gets food. He really understands the finer things of life. As the pitch is delivered, called strike one. 2-1 count on Jack. As Ricketts kicks, delivers, ball in the dirt for ball three. So Jack now has a 3-1 count on him, looking for something he can really drive, something he can really drop the hammer of Thor on, as Ricketts kicks and delivers home. Ball is up and away for ball four as Ricketts walks the first batter of the inning. Stepping in now is Alex Reyna. I know we mentioned yesterday that Reyna can hip-hop dance in a hot dog costume, but I bet you didn't know that he also beat Shaq in a one-on-one basketball game. Now, granted, the game was a game of horse and Alex only shot free throws, but hey, folks, it was a win nonetheless. And the pitch into Reyna is called strike one. Grames gets an aggressive lead off first base as Ricketts kicks and delivers home. And Reyna dribbles it back to the pitcher. He's running hard, hustling, and beats it out. Way to hustle, Alex Reyna. As he beats out the the pitcher.
Let's go, T-Word!
Official score, did we give that an E? I'm not sure what's going on, but we're gonna keep going on that. We're gonna figure out what happened there. We're gonna figure out the official score as Yunt steps in and drives the ball past the dugout for strike one. The official scores have taken a long journey away from me, so I'm not sure what's going on. As he drives one through the 5.5 hole to load the bases, so great piece of hitting by Tyler. Single through the 5.5 hole. And the bases are juiced now as we turn the lineup back over to Kobe Holmes. Holmes in his first at bat was swinging on the first pitch and popped it up to the first baseman. So Holmes is looking for a little bit of redemption here. As Rickett gets set with the bases juiced, nobody out, delivers home to Holmes, and it's a ball in the dirt for ball one. Catcher does a nice job of keeping everybody at bay. Ricketts comes set, delivers the pitch to Holmes. Down and in for ball number two. And Ricketts fires the ball home to Holmes. As Holmes watched it go by for strike number one. Don't think Holmes liked that one very much, but that's okay. That wasn't his favorite pitch, and that's what you want to swing at on 2-0. And the pitch by Ricketts down and away for ball number three. As we mentioned yesterday, there's not a lot of room back there, so you're not going to see tons and tons of runs scored on wild pitches. So Holmes now has a 3-1 count on him. Again, similar to 2-0, looking for something he can drive, looking for one pitch in one spot. And there's Uncle Will. We had a nice shout out to him earlier in this game. What's up, Uncle Will? As Holmes drives it to left field, past the left fielder. It's going to score 2 runs as Holmes gets a single on that one. That's another Cooperstown single for Colby Holmes. Scores 2 runs. Your score is now 6-0 Bat City. Beautiful job of hitting there by Colby Holmes. Drives in Grames and Reyna. And George delivers it over the left fielder's head on the first pitch. Holmes hustles into second base as George hits a single over the left fielder's head. That thing was hammered and pretty close to gone. It one hops the fence. We now have time. And it looks like we have another pitching change here as the second baseman Number 10, Miles, has come in to second base, and it looks like he's going to pitch as Ricketts is going to go sit down, and we're bringing in a new second baseman. So now Miles is the pitcher of record. Well, not the pitcher of record, but the new pitcher for the Olean Oilers. So far this inning, walk by Grames. What do we call that on Rainer? Is that an E1? All right, we call that an E1. As Rainer reached Yunt with a hard hit ball through the 5.5 hole for a single. Holmes, a hard hit ball over the left fielder's head for a 2 RBI single. And Farley dropping bombs on your moms, killing car alarms, but couldn't quite get it out for another Cooperstown single. It's now 6-0 Bat City. Nobody out, and the bases are loaded for Kovar. Miles getting his warm-up pitches in. Now we're set for action here. Nobody down, bases loaded as Kovar steps in. Kovar looking for something to drive here as Miles comes set and delivers his first pitch home into Kovar, and it's down for ball 1. Kovar hammered the ball to center field for a single in his first at bat, and RBI drove in Farley. And it's way inside for ball 2. So 2-0 count now on Kovar. As we continually mentioned in the broadcast, 2-0 pitcher looking for a pitch that you can really absolutely hammer. And Kovar thought he had one. Fouls it off for strike 1. Kovar looking to do damage here with the bases loaded. And the pitch into Kovar. Down and away for ball 3. So 3-1 count for Kovar. As Miles comes set and delivers the pitch home. And Kovar with a big swing, but fouls it back as the catcher can't quite make the play. Good effort back there by the catcher, but unable to corral that one in. So strike 2 on Kovar. So we got a full count with nobody down and the bases loaded for Kovar. As Coach George Farley III raises the fist to let everybody know there's nobody out. And the pitch into Kovar, and he drives it to the shortstop who bobbles the ball, tries to get going. He doesn't have a play anywhere. So Kovar hits the ball hard to the shortstop, E6, and a run scores. That would be Yunt. And the bases remain loaded with nobody out as everybody moves up a base. Stepping in now is Caden Aguilar. Aguilar's first at bat, he walked. As Miles comes set, delivers pitch home. Ball is outside for ball number 1. So bases loaded, nobody out for Bat City. Miles comes set and delivers the pitch home to Aguilar. Called strike by Aguilar. The home team scoreboard operator's doing a great job up there of keeping me in line of what's going on. And it's a line drive to second baseman. He drops the ball and still turns it to second base, but can't quite get the out there. And Farley runs in home. So fielder's choice. 4-6. As they get the first out, they get Kovar out at second, but 2 runs come around to score to now make the score 8-0 Bat City. So Aguilar now at first base for Wilson. Wilson dropped the hammer in his first at bat and hit a long home run to right field. As Wilson swings on the first pitch and drives it foul past third base at left field. I gotta tell you, his first at bat, that ball was hammered like Ulysses S. Grant during the Civil War. He really absolutely drove that ball hard. Miles comes set and looks Aguilar back as he casually strolls back towards first base, as there was no throw made. Miles comes set and delivers the pitch as Wilson drives it through. The right fielder comes up, tries to make the throw at first, and gets him out at first base. As Caden hit the ball hard, was hustling over, but the right fielder comes up and makes a great throw to get the out at first base. So we're going to call that one 9-3. You don't see that in your scorebook every once in a while, but Wilson advances the runner, but that's the second out as Godby steps in. Godby with a single in his first at bat. Aguilar now at second base, and the pitch into Godby is a ball for ball one. All right. Miles comes set and delivers the pitch home to Godby. Ball's a little up for ball number 2. So 2-0 count now for Godby. Sets and delivers as Godby drives it to right center field. It goes to the fence, and they're waving Aguilar in home, and Aguilar scores easily for the 9th run as Godby with a base hit RBI to right center. So beautiful job of hitting there by Trajan. And now steps in Noah Ralston. As we mentioned previously, Ralston was called strike 3 swinging, even though he actually fouled the ball off. Video evidence showed that it hit the barrel and not his arm, and it wasn't even close. Ralston swings through that one for strike 1. And for those of you who don't know, yes, I think that they called catcher's interference. Did he hit the catcher's mitt? Is that what they called? Catcher's interference? Somebody help me out here. Yes, they did call catcher's interference. Okay. We have confirmation. Now steps in Jacob Wright. We got the confirmation from Jacob's dad. Miles comes set, runners at first and second. Miles steps off and he turns and looks around and sees what's going on. There's absolutely nothing going on. Maybe he wanted to see where the broadcast was coming from. I'm over here, pal. Hope you're doing good. You're doing a great job up there. As he comes set, and Miles delivers the pitch home. Wright swings through that one for strike 1. Or did he foul off? What happened? I'm not real sure. As coach looks over at Godby and says, dude, that wasn't a foul ball. Godby says, I thought it was a foul ball. Coach says, it wasn't. Godby says, okay. Miles comes set, looks the runner off at second, and delivers the pitch home to Jacob Wright. And Wright drives it. The shortstop comes up with the backhand, makes the throw to first base for out number 3. So nice play by the shortstop there to get the third out. So Bat City almost bats around. They score 5 runs in that inning. All right, so at the end of the top of the second, going into the bottom of the second inning, it's now 9-0 Bat City. All right, we're back to action here as we start the bottom of the second inning. We confirmed with all of the scorecards here, and it's actually 10-0 Bat City. 10-0 Bat City as we scored 6 runs there at the top of the second inning. And Wright is still on the mound here as steps in for the Olean Oilers is Crouch. As Wright delivers the first pitch into Crouch for strike number 1. Wright had 3 Ks in that first inning. Looking solid on the mound today as he kicks and delivers in for ball number 1. And Wright kicks and delivers. Ball 2. As Wright looks into the dugout for a piece of inspiration. A little bit of motivation. Comes set and delivers the pitch in. Strike number 2 to Crouch. So now we have Deuces Wild here with nobody out. 10-0 Bat City. Wright comes set and delivers the 2-2 pitch. And he takes a little off that one for strike 3. So far, all 4 outs via the K for Wright. He's got the right stuff today, ladies and gentlemen. If you know what I mean. Kind of like New Kids on the Block. That was New Kids on the Block, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. Just had to confirm with the moms around here to make sure that my obscure 80s boy band references are on point. And apparently they are. As DeFazio steps in and Wright throws ball 1 to DeFazio. I believe it's DeFazio. We have him listed in Game Changer as number 12 as the pitch is outside for ball number 2. Wright comes set. 2-0 pitch to DeFazio. He drives it back out of play, probably close to the concession stand as all the kids scatter to go chase after that bad boy. Not really concerned about the game. They care about grabbing all the baseballs that are hit foul. And is a ground ball up the middle for a base. Oh, and it's a base hit. Base hit for DeFazio. Up the middle. So first hit by DeFazio. Breaks up the no-no. Looks DeFazio off first base and delivers the pitch in the dirt for ball number 1 to number 15, the goalie. Wright comes set, delivers pitch home. Called strike 1. 1-1 count now on number 15. Just in case you're wondering, sometimes we may refer to players by numbers only. Sometimes when we get other scorecards, it may be difficult to read exactly what they put on there. These things aren't printed out, they're done on the fly, so bear with us as we fight through it. 2-1 count now on number 15. And the pitch by Wright. Swings through it for strike number 2. And the pitch by Wright. Swung through strike 3. All 5 outs so far via the strikeout. As there's now 2 outs. In steps in is Strail. Number 2 Strail steps in for the Olean Oilers. Run on first DeFazio as Wright comes set and delivers the pitch home. Right down central for strike number 1. I got to tell you, I know that there's been 5 strikeouts so far, but these Olean kids are up there hacking. They're getting their money's worth as Wright takes a little bit off of that one for strike 2. Strail was fooled on the pitch and was way out in front of that one as Wright dropped a nasty hook on him. Wright comes set, delivers the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls it off. Still an 0-2 count on Strail. Wright has a really great approach here today. He's really working hard, doing a great job, throwing a lot of strikes. And he comes set and delivers the pitch. 0-2 pitch to Strail. Takes a little bit off of that one. Can't quite get it across for ball one. Wright comes set and delivers the 1-2 pitch to Strail, and he swings through for strike three. So all 6 outs so far for Wright via the strikeout. He continues to dominate. Going to the top of the third, this is David Ralston with your Bat City Radio Network. 10-0 Bat City. We'll catch you on the flippity flip. All right, as we get set for the top of the third inning here, 10-0 Bat City. Stepping in now is Jack Grames. He led off the last inning with a walk and scored a run as well. And Miles is still the pitcher, and first pitch into Grames as he fouls it off for strike one. Miles kicks and delivers, and Grames stays on it and drives it to left field for a base hit. Great job of going oppo by Jack as he deposits one into left field for a single. So leadoff single for Grames. Beautiful job of hitting. Stepping in now is Alex Reyna. Reyna hit a little dribbler to the pitcher last time, and he couldn't quite come up with it. Grames gets the lead off first, and Miles looks in back. And Grames is just going to hang out on the bag for a while. I'm not sure what the first baseman. He's just kind of holding it there for a while. As Grames is like, dude, I will sit here and take a nap if you're going to let me. And the battle of threes is won by Jack Grames. As he takes his lead off first, Miles sets and delivers the pitch home to Reyna. Ball is inside for ball number one. Reyna went 2 for 2 in the first game yesterday. As the pitch is up and in as Reyna ducks under it for ball number 2. So 2-0 count on Reyna. Looking for a pitch he can really drive here. Look for something he can hit over the scoreboard. Miles comes set and throws over to Grames. First baseman can't quite come up with it. And Grames is standing on first base, hanging out and having a good time. Papa Reyna delivers some words of encouragement and inspiration. And Alex, as Miles comes set and delivers the pitch home. Ball is down and in for ball 3, so 3-0 count on Reyna. as Miles is now struggling to find a strike zone, at least in this particular at bat. As he comes set. And the pitch is in for ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Reyna. As Grames now advances to second base. Tyler Yunt stepping in now. Yunt had he absolutely hammered the ball through the 5.5 hole in his first at bat for a single. Looking to do even more damage right now with runners at first and second base with nobody out. As Miles comes set and delivers the pitch home. Ball is up and in for ball 1. Yunt's really excited about the opportunity to be here in Cooperstown. And he comes set and turns and tries to pick Grames off second base, but he's back there in plenty of time. Fun fact about Yunt, he is a member of the first ever Stiles Middle School District Championship football team, so way to go, Tyler. Tyler is an extremely fast young man. He was the runner in our, I don't remember what you call it, fastest man alive competition, whatever it was called, as the ball is up and into Tyler. Another fun fact about Tyler, his beverage of choice is sweet tea. And funny enough, that actually could have been his, it would have been a great nickname for him, but this kid is a man after my own heart as he enjoys sweet tea. And he grounds to the third baseman makes a great play and gets the out at third as he scoops it and steps on third for the force out. So Grames is forced out at third base as Reyna moves up to second and Tyler reaches on the fielder's choice. And we just got a nice tidbit from Mom here as his grandma actually calls him Sweet Tea. That's awesome. That's good news. As Miles turns and tries to pick Reyna off the second base, but instead throws the ball in center field. So now the lineup is turned over to Colby Holmes. And the first pitch to Holmes is called strike 1. Miles battling up there. Comes set and delivers pitch home to Holmes. And Holmes drives it hard through the 5.5 hole for a base hit. As the bases are now loaded, Colby with another single. Colby is 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and he's now loaded the bases for your good friend and mine, George Farley the fourth. G4 on the day with 2 singles to left. And the pitch falls a little bit up to Farley for ball 1. His last at bat, he absolutely hammered over the left fielder's head. But again, it was a Cooperstown single, which means you hit it off the wall, it's going to be a single. And the ball is way in now to Farley for ball number 2. Miles comes set, ready to deliver the 2-0 pitch to Farley. And it's right down central. Farley pops it up as the second baseman goes back and makes the play, and the umpire signals infield fly rule, so it's out number 2. As pop up to the second baseman for Farley for out number 2. Bases juice for Kovar. Kovar is 1 for 2 on the day, single, and hit a hard ball to the shortstop that he couldn't quite make the play on. And the pitch into Kovar, it's down and away. Reyna thought about taking a peek over there, but no go on this one, no dice. So ball 1 to Kovar. Comes set and delivers the pitch home to Kovar. Way inside to Kovar for ball 2. 2-0 counts Kovar. He's looking at something to hit on another field. I believe there's fields over there. Looks like it. I can't see that high. Aguilar, what do you see over there, buddy? Look like some fields? He says yes. I say yes.
Got nothing right.
Fair enough. All right, dynamite drop in, John. I see that broadcasting school's really paid off. 3-0 pitch to Kovar. Ball is in for a 4-pitch walk to Kovar for an RBI. Reyna comes in to score to make the score now 11-0. Bat City. As coach goes up and delivers some words of encouragement, inspiration to Miles. Miles did a nice job up there, but in comes the center fielder. Center fielder number 12, Fazio. With a Z, not a B. I think. It was hard to read the scorecard. I think it's DeFazio. The scorecard was almost impossible. It was like one of those quadruplicate carbon copy thingies. And yes, I am live. I'm just letting everybody else know the conversation that we're having here. That's right. Is this mic on? Try the VO, folks. We'll be here all week. No, seriously, we're going to be here all week. I'm not even lying. That's not even a joke. That's just something that's a fun fact. I'm going to, oh, it looks like he's got a couple more warm pitches. We're going to go to radio silence here for just a moment. So, any parents got any shout-outs they'd like to do to family members while we're taking this quick break? Anyone?
Shout out to...
I get a what? By Gary Godby.
Everybody's working. I'm awesome. Retired.
Everybody's working or sleeping in because we are on Eastern time here, not Central. All right, DeFazio is ready to go. As the bases are now loaded, 2 outs for Bat City. Aguilar steps in. So far on the day, Aguilar has walked and fielder's choices. He drives it to second base. He goes down to make a play and gets the out for out number 3. So great play by the second baseman for out number 3. Bat City doesn't get any runs on that one. We have 2 singles, a walk, and 1 run as Bat City is now up 11-0 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. This is your Bat City Radio Network. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in a little early here so we can reset the defense as there's been some changes made. Ralston is now warming up. He's the pitcher now. As Kovar comes out to catch. Graham's at first. Godby second base. Colby Holmes is now the shortstop. Tyler Yunt is now at third base. Aguilar in left. Farley in center and Reyna in right field. So Ralston now the pitcher for your Bat City boys. Stepping in now for your Olean Oilers is Best. So it's 9, 10, 11, and then the top of the order for Olean. And yes, Taryn, if you're paying attention, yes, this is Noah pitching. And the first pitch by Ralston. Oh, line drive back to Ralston, and he makes a great play. So first out, first pitch, liner back to Ralston. As he has his glove in the right spot at the right time on the comebacker. My heart skipped a few beats there, but we're still on here as Ralston comes set at the belt and delivers the pitch in. And it's ball one to Miles. Ball one to Miles. Ralston comes set and delivers the next pitch home. Called strike. So 1-1 count now on Miles. Ralston looks in, gets a sign, comes set, and delivers the pitch home to Kovar. Little outside for ball number 2. Ralston with a 2-1 count on Miles, comes set and delivers pitch home. Miles swings hard and fouls it back for strike number 2. So 2-2 count now on Miles. So Ralston with a 2-2 count on Miles as he looks in, gets a sign, comes set at the belt, and delivers 2-2 pitch home. Curveball over for strike 3. I don't know if that was a curveball or an ephus pitch, but it was strike 3 nonetheless. And we'll take that over here in the broadcast booth as it's called strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down so far for Ralston as steps in now Hoffman for Olean Oilers. Hoffman for the Olean Oilers. Ralston comes set and delivers first pitch. I believe that was a ball, yep. A little bit up and away maybe. Ball number 1 to Hoffman. Ralston comes set and delivers second pitch home to Hoffman as he swings through it for strike 1. Ralston comes set with the 1-1 pitch into Hoffman. As he drives it through the hole, Tyler comes up, throws him out at first base. So we have the very rare 8-3 for out number 3 as Yunt comes in and fires a rocket to first base for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1K as we go to the top of the 4th inning. It's still 11-0 Bat City on the Bat City Radio Network. We're back here for the top of the 4th inning. Stepping in now is going to be Caden Wilson. Caden with a 3-run home run in his first at bat. He launched that thing like the Apollo 13. And in his second at bat, he hammered it to right field, but the right fielder made an amazing play and came up and threw him out. So Hammered it for a hit, but it really wasn't a hit because, well, he made a play. As the first pitch into him is up and away for ball number 1. And it's now a 3-0 count on Wilson. Now ball 4 to Wilson. So 4-pitch walk to Wilson. In steps in Trajan Godby. My apologies earlier for the Apollo reference. I was actually intending for the Apollo 11, not the tragedy that occurred on Apollo 13. And the throw to first base can't quite get Wilson. It gets past first baseman. I mixed up my references. And the pitch into Trajan, and he fouls it off. All right, so ball 1 to Godby. And the pitch into Godby. Called strike 2. So DeFazio throws strike 2 in. 1-2 count on Godby. Nobody down. Wilson on first. And the pitch into Godby. Trajan stays back and pops it up into right field. Shallow right field as the second baseman drops the ball, but still has a play at second base for the force out. So out number 1 as Godby reaches first base on the fielder's choice, 4-6. And Ralston steps in. Ralston is 0 for 1 on the day as he drives the ball to center field. And he gets the out at second base for a fielder's choice.
Take a shot.
So fielder's choice takes a hit away from Ralston as he hammers the ball to center field, but it is a fielder's choice. It's a fielder's choice, 8-6. No hit for Ralston. That's the correct call. I know you don't like it, but I don't really care what you like, John. I'm kidding, I do. I really appreciate you. Actually, it is accurate. And the pitch in. Call strike 1 to right. Yes, sir. Even if there's like a ground ball over here to right field and he makes play first base, that's an out. It's not a hit. Yeah. Fielder's choice. And the pitch into right. And he hammers it through the 5.5 hole to left field. Left fielder can't quite make the play. Ralston is pausing at second base. So Wright hammers the ball hard through the 5.5 hole for a single. In comes in Jack Grames, and we got to get scratch this run across as it's 11-0. We need one more for a run roll, and the coach is going to check on the left fielder. Aguilar is going to fact check me. Not sure why. I guess Aguilar just can't stand to be wrong. And that's okay, I don't blame him. In steps in Jack Grames. He's walked and singled on today. Nice job of oppo hitting in his last at bat to left field. As Fazio comes set and pitches in, and he does it again. He drives the ball to the 5.5 hole for a base hit as Ralston rounds third. Comes in to score for the 12th run. So great job of hitting again by Jack Grames for a base hit as Ralston scores on the play. RBI for Dreams. It's now 12-0.
I'm right. You're wrong. It's a single with an out at second. How are they all right?
DeFazio comes set because I know baseball, John, and it's up and away for ball one to Reyna. What? Yeah, it is.
That's a hit with an out at second. Now everyone's wrong?
And it's a grounder to first base for the out. That's out number 3. I'm going to correct everyone here during the break as Bat City's now up 12-0. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, so after lots of heated debate over here, we get back to action here as Ralston throws strike 1 to Gurman. Gurman struck out in his first at bat as Wright was pitching. It's a lively debate over here. It is a learning experience. That everybody that disagrees with me is learning they're wrong. And it's a foul ball. I'm just kidding. I'm wrong sometimes. I still haven't experienced it yet, but sometimes. As Ralston now has an 0-2 count on the leadoff batter. And he throws it. Foul ball. Still has 2 strikes on him. I would reset the defense, but I'm tired. And my throat hurts. And I'm getting heckled by the peanut gallery behind me. Ralston comes set and delivers the pitch. It's a ground ball through the middle for a base hit. So 0-2 count, and Ralston throws it, well, for some odd reason, right down the middle. So runner at first base now for the number 2 hitter, Kiesler. Kiesler struck out in his first at bat. Ralston looks the runner off of first. He comes set at the belt and tries to pick him off first base, but he's back in plenty of time. Ralston comes set and delivers the pitch home. Throws a curveball in the dirt. And it's a beautiful snag there by, I believe, Farley. Ralston comes set and delivers the pitch home. And it hits Kiesler. So Ralston has now given up a leadoff hit and a hit by pitch. In steps in Lechner now. Lechner, the third hole hitter. Runners at first and second, nobody out. And there's a ball on the field. As Yump picks it up, throws it to coach, throws it to the umpire, and it's a game of musical baseballs. As the umpires converge here, looks like we got a hot one. And we switch catchers back around to Xander Kovar now. Ralston comes set and delivers the pitch. Called ball. So ball won by Ralston into Lechner. Lechner on the day grounded third base in his last at bat, as third baseman couldn't quite make the play. As Coach Grier comes in to give some words of encouragement, inspiration, aspirations, lots of perspiration, some motivation, some grotivation, maybe a little salivation, sleep deprivation. As things have come to a grinding halt here, and coach goes back to the dugout as Ralston resets here on a 1-0 count to Lechner, and the pitch into Lechner in the dirt for ball 2. Wasn't quite the inspiration we were looking for on that first pitch. Ralston comes set and delivers the pitch in to Lechner. Ball 3, so 3-0 count on Lechner after the leadoff hit and hit by pitch. Ralston has kind of lost control here. Looking to regain it here as he has it 3-0. As coach tells Lechner, if you like it, hit it. Great words to live by. Here we go. Ralston comes set and delivers 3-0 pitch in for a called strike 1. So now 3-1 count on Lechner, looking to do damage. Runners on first and second, nobody out for the Olean Oilers. Ralston comes set and delivers a curveball over for strike 2. He's dropping the funky stuff, the ephus, the curveball. Not sure what that was. That was a gutsy call on 3-1. Now full count as Ralston comes set and delivers pitch home. Strike 3 to Lechner as Ralston battles back to strike out Lechner. 3-0 count, 3 straight strikes. Great battling by number 1 up there. All right, runners first, second, 1 out. We're a ground ball away from ending this game here. As Ricketts comes up, as Ralston pitches to Ricketts. Ball's down and away as the runners take off. As Kovar can't get him out at third base. The runners advance on a wild pitch by Ralston. So first pitch by Ralston, down and away. Kovar can't come up with it, and the runners advance on the wild pitch. So now runners at second and third, takes away the double play opportunity. And Ralston delivers. Called strike one. 1-1 count on Ricketts. And Ralston delivers a curveball. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Holmes comes up, gets the out, but the runner scores. So the wild pitch costs Bat City as they get a run across. And Ricketts credited with the RBI. So the wild pitch costs them a double play there. In steps in Crouch. It's now 12-1. Bat City. First pitch. Ball is into Crouch. So 1-0 count on Crouch. Ralston comes set at the belt and delivers the pitch. Ball is inside for ball two. So 2-0 count on Crouch. Number 3 Crouch is the first baseman here for the Olean Oilers, and Ralston delivers ball number 3. So 3-0 count to Crouch. Ralston has struggled with control in this inning with some wild pitches and a hit by pitch and some 3-0 counts. He comes set and delivers, and it's hit, and Reyna makes a nice play for out number 3. So pop up to the second baseman, but they scored a run to now make the score 12-1. Again, remember folks, it's a 12-run limit after 4, so that run cost us from ending the game. But nonetheless, we get 3 outs. It's now 12-1. Bat City as we go to the top of the 5th. This is your Bat City Sports Radio Network. All right, now we're back here at the top of the 5th inning. Stepping in for Bat City is Tyler Young. Tyler is 1 for 2 on the day, swings hard through that one. Yep, pops it up to the second baseman, and he makes the play for out number 1. Stepping in now is Kobe Holmes. Kobe on the day is 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a pop out to, or a ground out to, pop out to the first baseman. And the pitch. Ball is inside to Holmes for ball 1. Pitcher now for the Olean Oilers is Crouch. And he gets hit in the helmet, and he shakes it off and takes his base to first. And Holmes is always smiling. He seemed to enjoy that one. Pitcher checks on him. Kobe gives him the nod that he's okie dokie. And we're ready to rock and roll with the next at batter. Farley coming up to the plate. He's got 2 singles and a pop out to the second baseman. So he's 2 for 3 on the day. As Crouch comes set and delivers. As Farley was looking to bunt the ball down the third base line, but he fouls it off. Bat City really struggling to get the ball down. We've tried bunts on multiple occasions. We've just been really struggling this entire tournament to really drop down the bunt. Not sure why. We're typically a decent bunting team, but something about Cooperstown makes these young men want to hit the long fly. And the pitch. And Farley tries it again, bunts it to the catcher. He steps up, can't quite make the play, and gets a base hit out of that one. Kobe tries to advance to third, and he gets there as Farley aggressively runs over to second base. So we're going to go ahead and give Farley a hit on that one on the bunt. And he advances to second on the error, and Holmes advances all the way over to third base. We're going to give that one an E2 for the catcher on the throw. So runners at second and third, 1 out, 12-1 Bat City. In steps in Xander Kovar. Xander has a base hit, reached on air, and an RBI walk. That's right, folks, RBI walk with the bases juiced in his last at bat. All right, number 3, Crouch. Looks in to get a sign as he's got 1 out, ready to deliver to Kovar. And the pitch in. And the ball is down for ball 1. Catcher struggling to find it. Right in front of you, big fella. So first pitch into Kovar, ball 1. As Crouch is set and comes set at the belt, delivers the pitch into Kovar. Called strike 1. So 1-1 count on Kovar with 1 down, runners at second and third. Crouch comes set at the belt and delivers the next pitch into Kovar. It's behind him, and the catcher scrambles to go grab it. So 2-1 count now on Kovar. As Crouch reassesses the situation, comes set at the belt, and delivers the next pitch into Kovar. Back behind Kovar again for ball number 3. As the pitcher comes set at the belt now. 3-1 count on Kovar, looking for something to drive, and the pitch into Kovar. Ooh, big swing by Kovar, fouls it back. Great attacking swing there by Kovar with a 3-1 count. Now it makes the count full, so full count. Runners on second and third, 1 down, 12-1 Bat City. Crouch set at the belt. Kicks and fires home the full count pitch. Ball is up and out for ball number 4, so Kovar walks to load the bases up now for Caden Aguilar. Aguilar on the day has walked, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored and grounded out to second base. So Aguilar looking for something to drive here as Crouch comes after him with the first pitch. Ball is up and away for ball 1. We have multiple amazing photographers here doing a great job of keeping you posted with great photographs. And the ball is down and away for ball 2. I want to take just a moment here to give an amazing shout out to the man, the myth, the legend that is David Kovar. David gets here every morning early, bright and early, to set all this camera and network stuff up so that you folks can enjoy this Bat City action in the convenience of your own home. So thank you, David, so much for all that you do for the team. You are the real star. Yes, you, Alex. Thank you so much, sir. And the pitch is away for ball 4. 4 straight pitches to Aguilar that are balls, and it's an RBI walk for Aguilar as all the runners advance one base. So now coach comes out, and Crouch is now out. Shortstop coming in. Lots of changes here for the Olean Oilers. I'm not going to tell you what they all are because I frankly do not know. We're going to take a timeout here as the new pitcher comes in, number 13, Kiesler. We're going to let him get his warm-up pitches, and I'm going to take a quick nap. And after this, I'll be right back. And now we're back to action here as Wilson hits another one to the fence, and it bounces off the top of the fence. He was about a foot away for a grand salami there, but man, Wilson is absolutely on fire today as he drops the base on that one. Man, that guy today is crushing it like a refreshing orange drink. Scores 2 runs there. As I'm catching up on my scorebook here, and Trajan Godby is now in. It's now 15-1. Bat City. And Godby drives the ball through the 5.5 hole for a base hit to advance the runner. So now bases are going to be loaded here. All right, so now Ralston steps in, bases juice with 1 out. So 3 ducks on the pond. Let's see if we can get quacking here. And the pitch into Ralston, and he drives it into left field for a base hit, RBI. And everybody advances, so great job of hitting by Noah Ralston. Line drive on the first pitch. And And the broadcast team is hearing it here from the dads in the background that don't know baseball, don't know the rules, don't understand how this thing works as Wright comes in and pitches it. Yeah, it's a ball. You see, what happens is, for it to be a fielder's choice, there actually has to be an out recorded on the play. So deal with it. And the pitch into Hyder and swings through it for strike one. We told you the Hyder story yesterday, so I'm not going to repeat it because I'm exhausted. Bases juiced and Hyder hits it to left field for a base knock as all the runners advance again. So Hyder smokes it to left field for a base hit. As the score is now 17-1. And we're going to make another pitching change, and I'm going to take another nap. Peace. All right, and after continued lively debate and the broadcast team continues to be correct, the bases are loaded now with one down. It's 17-1 Bat City, and the pitch into Grames is high for ball one. That's the beautiful thing about being the one on the microphone. I can just say it and everyone else can deal with it. I am still very much correct because I read the rules. And it's strike one. Strike one to Jack. Jack is awesome. That's what you need to know, folks. And it's high for ball two. Ball two. We're gonna say ball two. Scoreboard person on the other side is doing a great job at keeping up, but I can't see that far. And it's ball three, so 3-1 count on Jack here. And the pitch into Grames. High for ball four, so RBI walk for Grames. As a run scores, that's gotta be. So now Ralston at third, Wright at second, Grames at first. In steps Alex Reyna. Alex has grounded out to the pitcher who made an error. scored, and Reyna hits it to left field for a base hit to score another run, as Ralston scores on the base hit by Reyna. As we've now batted around, we're going to have to jump over to the next spot. It's now 19-1, Bat City. Hoffman comes set and delivers as Yount hits it foul, as Coach Cryer over there goes House of Pain style and jumps around out of the way. Tyler on the day has a base hit, a fielder's choice, and popped out to the second baseman to start the inning. Been the only out of the inning so far. And the pitch. Ball is down and in, and it hits Yount on the foot. And that's an RBI hit by pitch. As Right Now comes in to score. Turns the order over to Kobe Holmes. Now bases loaded, 1 out. Your score is now 20-1 as Holmes steps in. And first pitch strike into Holmes. Holmes has 2 base hits, a pop out to the first baseman, and an error on the catcher, I believe. I don't have the official scorebook. I'm just making this up as I go, folks. Called strike 2. So 0-2 count now on Holmes. Bases juiced. Hoffman comes set and delivers. It's high and outside for ball number 1. Looks like everybody's kind of falling asleep here. Hoffman is not really coming set, but I don't think anybody really wants to call a balk at this point. Is it just me? Am I the one that thinks he's balking? All right. You should. That's a good call. As Hoffman comes set, not really. As Holmes swings, and it's popped up behind home plate, and the pitcher can't quite make the play. A beautiful effort by the pitcher. He was hustling to make that play, but he couldn't quite come up with it. Just a little bit out of his reach. Beautiful effort by the pitcher. Nice job, Sully. I think that's his name. That's what I hear the parents yelling at him. He comes set and delivers the pitch to Holmes. As Holmes reaches out and hits it to right field. As the right fielder can't quite make the play, it bounces off his glove. That was a nice diving play there. How are we going to score that on the official scorebook? Because they're not anywhere around me. Cover, what do we got on that one? Okie dokie. We're going to call that an E9. As the run scores, first pitch is a ball. So ball 1 to Farley. Farley on the day is 3 for 4 with 3 singles, and he hits another one through the hole as the left fielder bobbles it. Base hit for Farley. Scores another run. As I continue to keep track in my scorebook here. And he drives it over here. I was trying to like block the... As we're... And the pitch in to Kovar. Ball 1. I was trying to throw up the chair to block. I thought it was going to hit the camera. That was close. And the pitch into Kovar. Ball 2. And the pitch, Kovar fouls it off.
That's what I was watching, yeah.
That's what you should have got pictures of.
2-2 count.
That's too close for this game.
1-2. And the pitch into Kovar. Fouls it off again. So 1-2 count on Kovar. He continues the battle up there. Him and Hoffman going toe-to-toe on this one. And the pitch in. Ball is up for ball 2. That was a little bit of a scary moment there. I wasn't sure if it was going to hit John's coffee, if it was going to hit the cameras, or if it was going to hit me. And the pitch into Kovar. He drives it to right center. It's a one-hopper off the fence as a run scores. So Kovar with a single. RBI scores a run as Aguilar steps in. Scores now 23-1, Bat City, as the new pitcher comes in. And we're going to take a break here because I don't want to talk anymore. All right, we're back here at the broadcast as Aguilar steps in with the bases loaded, one down. As the first pitch is a ball. As number 2, Strail, steps in and delivers ball 2, so another pitching change for the Olean Oilers. Comes set and delivers the pitch home. Aguilar grounds it. It's a big bouncer to second base, or to shortstop, through the shortstop. And another run scores. In steps Caden Wilson. Caden has had a great day. He's got a single that was almost a home run, a walk, and a 3-run bomb in the first inning. Scores now 24-1, Bat City, as Wilson steps in. And the pitch into Wilson. Called strike 1. Wilson takes the next pitch. Up and away for ball 1. And he fouls it off one of the red, white, and blue flag-bearing poles for strike 2. And the energy here is, well, you can hear it in my voice, folks. Ball 2. Kind of feeling like Harry Doyle at the beginning of the season for the Cleveland Indians. And the pitch. Ball away for full count. So full count on Wilson. Bases loaded. One down. Comes set and delivers. And Wilson battles as he fouls it back. That's right, another foul ball for the kids. Because apparently if you hit it over by the parents and we throw it back, you're going to get yelled at. And he comes set and delivers on the full count. And Wilson takes it high for ball 4. So RBI walk for Wilson. Update on the scoreboard, it's now 25-1. Godby steps in. On the day, Godby has 2 singles, a fielder's choice, and I didn't mark another one as Godby hits another one to the wall past the left fielder as everyone moves up a base. So another single by Trajan Godby, making the score 26-1. In steps Ralston. He's had some tough luck on the day. He's gotten 1 single, but catcher's interference, a K that shouldn't have been a K. And a line drive to center field that ended up being a fielder's choice. That's the one that everybody's debating about. But, hey, look, I'm his dad, and I said it was a fielder's choice, people. So Ralston takes ball 1. As the pitcher comes set and delivers into Ralston, it's down and away. Gets past the catcher for ball 2. So 2-0 count. Ralston looking for something he can really drive on this pitch. He comes set and delivers the pitch to Ralston. Inside for ball 3. He normally wears those as he leads the team in hit by pitches, even though he's by far the smallest guy on the team. But apparently that one he just didn't feel like it. And the pitch on a 3-0 count. Called strike for strike 1. So 3-1 count on Ralston. He's looking for a pitch to drive here as he comes set and delivers home as Ralston fouls it off. Tries to take out the other team's coaches, but is unsuccessful. He's got to try a little harder. All right, so full count on Ralston. 1 down, bases juiced. And the pitch into Ralston. As Noah pops it into left center field. And the left fielder makes the play, and a run scores. So sacrifice fly for Ralston for an RBI. So out number 2 as the run scores. Now runners at first and second with 2 outs for Jacob Wright. Broadcast team here missed the first pitch, but it looks like it was a ball. As Wright fouls it back, and Cryer makes the play, but oh! And it's an error by Cryer over at third base coach's box, and the crowd is letting him know it. Every crowd's letting him know it. Our crowd, their crowd, every crowd. As it should be. Give him grief, ladies and gentlemen. And the pitch into Wright. Called strike. So 1-2 count now. All I got to tell you is Coach Farley over here, first base, definitely would have made the play. And the pitch. Oh, and coach just can't make a play over there, and that's okay. We don't pay him to play, we pay him to coach. I think he alligator armed that last one. He's explaining to the umpire what happened, but sounds like an excuse to me. He comes set, pitch to Wright. Wright fouls it back to battle in there. I got to tell you, this kid is hanging tough like new kids on the block up there. Yes, I do. I'm a big boy band fan. All right, and he comes set and delivers into right. Right, fouls it back again. This guy's hanging in there like a cat poster. Pitcher comes set and delivers it into right. Called strike three. Called strike three, so after a lot of time and a lot of runs, if the scoreboard is correct, it's now 26-1. Bat City will be back whenever I decide to plug this thing back in. All right, we're back on here at the broadcast booth as new pitcher is Jack Grames. In for the Olean Oilers is number 12, DeFazio. And the first pitch is high and away for ball one. Fazio on the day got a base hit in his last at bat. Solid drive into center field. And the pitch, and he swings through that one for strike one. Some new faces out there for your Bat City boys. I'm sure you can find the numbers on the screen and figure it out yourself. Jack comes set and delivers home. And it's popped up. And Jack's going to take that one himself for out number one. So pop up to the pitcher for out number one. And Papa Alex Rain get a, and Grames delivers, and it's popped up to left, right, center, and Tyler scoots over to make the play. That's out number three, and that is your ball game. Your final score, well, according to us, it's 27-1. According to the scoreboard, it's 26-1. I've got 27 over here. So anyway. Bat City wins as the players go to shake hands with the other players and the umpire. We appreciate your work there, umpires. I know sometimes we give you a little bit of a hard time here on the broadcast, but But it's all good and fun. You're human beings, and we appreciate you being out here. You guys are doing an awesome job. So we'll catch you later on this evening, as later tonight at 7 o'clock, your Bat City boys will take on the Orano Spartans. So that's a 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock Central Time. From your broadcast team, that's me, David Ralston, John Aguilar, bringing in the Dynamite color commentary, and David Kovar flipping the wax, setting everything up, and keeping the game changer. We'll see you later on this evening. Appreciate everything you guys are doing. Again, this is David Ralston for your Bat City Sports Network. We'll see you later tonight. Have a wonderful day.